Welcome to Philosatori, a place for those who seek a deeper understanding of themselves, their mind, and their path. Today we're talking about manifestation and affirmations. Not the social media version, but the version of two concepts that not everyone truly understands. Many people try them, don't see results, and eventually give up. Not because manifestation doesn't work, but because nobody taught them how to use it correctly. Let's start with the most important question: what is manifestation? Manifestation is the process of consciously aligning your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, energy, and action with the reality you want to experience. It is not about sitting still and hoping life changes. It is about becoming the person who is capable of creating the life you deserve. This is where people get stuck. They focus only on the result. They think, talk, and dream about what they want, but they never become the version of themselves who can receive it. Manifestation begins within you. Before your life changes, something inside of you must change first. And it is your mindset, habits, beliefs, energy, and identity. When those begin to shift, the world around you often begins to shift with them. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting manifestation to work without effort. You cannot manifest a different life while remaining the same person. Imagine someone who wants financial freedom. Every day they visualize abundance. Every day they repeat affirmations, but they never learn a skill. Never apply for opportunities. Never improve themselves. Eventually, they begin believing manifestation doesn't work. But was manifestation the problem, or was action missing? This is something many people don't want to hear. Manifestation requires work. It becomes powerful when inner transformation is followed by real-world action. There are many practices that can support manifestation, but today I want to focus on 5 of them: visualization, positive thinking, consistency, belief, and action. If you don't know what you want, how can you move toward it? Everything begins with clarity. Take time to think about what you truly want for yourself, not expectations placed on you by other people. What you truly want. What kind of person do you want to become? What kind of life do you want to live? What experiences do you want to have? Once you know your goal, visualize it. But don't let ego lead the process. Manifest a life that feels aligned with who you truly are. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already experiencing it. For example, let's say your goal is becoming confident in public speaking. Imagine yourself standing on a stage. Imagine speaking clearly and calmly. Imagine people listening to you. Imagine how your life changes when confidence replaces fear. Don't just see it, feel it. Become that version of yourself for a moment. One of the core ideas behind manifestation is the law of attraction. In simple terms, the energy you radiate tends to attract experiences that resonate with it. The thoughts, emotions, and energy you repeatedly focus on become stronger within you. This is why positive thinking is considered so important in manifestation. When your mind is focused on gratitude, confidence, opportunities, and growth, you naturally begin aligning yourself with those experiences. But the opposite can happen as well. Some people spend their days focused on fear, problems, limitations, and disasters. Over time, these thoughts can shape the way they see themselves, other people, and the world around them. Life begins to feel heavier, opportunities become harder to notice, and negativity becomes a familiar state of mind. Pay attention to what you repeatedly project into the world. What you strengthen within yourself eventually becomes part of your experience, whether positive or negative. Your subconscious mind learns through repetition. The thoughts you repeat most often become familiar, and what becomes familiar eventually begins to feel true. Repeating a supportive statement once will not transform your life, but repeating it constantly over time can. Many fears, limitations, and self-doubts were not created overnight. They were built through years of repetition. New beliefs are built the same way. Think of your subconscious mind as a garden. Every thought is a seed. The thoughts you water grow stronger. If you keep watering fear, fear grows. If you keep watering confidence, confidence grows. Be mindful of what you plant and be mindful of what you nourish. Without belief, manifestation becomes extremely difficult. You do not need to convince yourself that everything is perfect, but you must be open to possibility. You must be willing to believe that change is available to you. Think about how naturally you expect tomorrow to arrive. You don't spend every night worrying whether the sun will rise or not. You trust the process. Approach manifestation the same way, not with desperation or obsession, but with calm trust in what you are building. Trust yourself. Action is where manifestation becomes reality as it grounds energy into the physical world. If you want confidence, practice confidence. If you want meaningful relationships, become someone capable of creating meaningful relationships. Imagine someone who wants to gain muscle. If they never work out, nothing will change. When your actions match your intentions, manifestation accelerates. You are aligning your energy, taking action, and showing the universe, God, or whatever higher power you believe in that you are genuinely committed to your path. Everyone has their own process of preparing for manifestation. Some people know exactly what they want, others need time to discover it. There is no rush. Find a comfortable and quiet place, light a candle, open a window, play calming music, create an environment that allows you to connect with yourself. Allow your mind to settle, allow your emotions to calm, then begin writing. Write down what you truly want. Not what your parents want, not what your friends want, not what society expects. You. What you want. This is your journey. If you'd like additional guidance, I've also prepared a free PDF guide that will help you through this process. You can find it in the description below. Manifestation is the process, and affirmations are one of the tools used within that process. Affirmations are conscious statements that help shape the beliefs you hold about yourself. Examples: I am healthy, I trust myself, I grow stronger every day. You already use affirmations naturally. Before a challenge, you might tell yourself, I can do this. Using the example of becoming confident in public speaking, affirmations could look like this. I am confident. I speak clearly and calmly. I communicate with confidence. I feel comfortable expressing myself. As you repeat these affirmations, you also take action. You practice speaking. You share your ideas. You volunteer to present. You step outside your comfort zone. This is how manifestation and affirmations work together. You align your thoughts, emotions, and energy, and then move toward your goal through actions. Affirmations are not magic words. Simply repeating sentences without emotional involvement is unlikely to create meaningful change. Your mind must participate. Your beliefs must participate. Your action must participate. Sometimes affirmations feel uncomfortable. Sometimes they trigger resistance. This often happens because old beliefs are being challenged. If positive affirmations feel difficult, don't give up. Don't force perfection. Keep practicing. Transformation is a process, and each person requires a different amount of time. Adapt the practice to yourself. What to remember. Always manifest from your own personal desires. Forget the people around you. As you change, your environment often begins to change too. People might react differently. New opportunities might appear. Accept the transformation. Use present-focused language whenever possible. Instead of I wish I was confident, say I am confident. Instead of I will become successful, say I am creating success. Many people who practice manifestation also avoid words such as no, not, and never. For example, I am not ugly, I never feel sadness, I am not sick. The idea is that these statements still keep your attention on the very thing you're trying to move away from. Instead, focus on what you want to manifest. I am beautiful. I am emotionally balanced. I am healthy. Place your attention on the reality you want to strengthen. During emotional difficult periods, it can be harder to genuinely connect with your affirmations. Give yourself space to rest, process your emotions, and return when you feel ready. And finally, without effort, affirmations become just words and manifestation becomes daydreaming. Put effort in the life you want to create. Now you understand the foundation of manifestation and affirmations. The question is no longer where to start. The question is whether you will use these tools consistently enough to transform your life. In the description below, you can find a free PDF guide that will help you begin your own practice. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out through social media channels at Philosatori or by email. Thank you for being here, trust yourself, and keep growing.